Hello, welcome back. I'm Representative Emily Gise, representing House District 90, South Oklahoma City. We just completed week 7 of the legislature, which I'll admit was the hardest one yet. It was long days filled with many conversations with constituents and subject matter experts, and a lot of late night research going into these bills. The House has passed roughly about 440 bills and one resolution. Now those bills will make their way over to the Senate, where they will be reviewed and voted on. While the Senate will be passing over bills to us, there's about 275 bills that we'll receive from the Senate, and they'll move through our committees, and then they'll make their way to the floor, where they'll be voted on, and then they'll make their way to the governor to be signed into law. So in the district over the last 7 weeks, I've had the privilege of working boots on the ground to solve some issues as well. So I'm not just working at the Capitol, I'm also working in the district. One issue that we had that was very concerning to many of us was a mining permit, a 100-acre mining permit that had filed right next to a 750 home neighborhood. It was very concerning for many of the residents there, the proximity of the permit and the just size of it. So I fought that with you. I stood beside you, and we were able to work with the landowner, and he ended up hearing our story, hearing our plea and our concerns, and he has rescinded his permit. So I'm very grateful for the communication that we were able to have and the successful resolution that we were able to have with that business owner. Also in the district, we have some exciting news. We have now elected a new city councilor, Miss Katrina Avers. And so we're excited to have some really solid representation. She worked very hard, and we're excited to support her. And so this month in April, we will see her elected. She'll be sworn into that position, and so we're excited about that. Let's talk about some of the legislation that we've worked on over the past 7 weeks that the House saw. Of course, we saw House Bill 1601, which allows our teachers to use their accrued leave to extend their maternity leave. I'm very, very excited about that. We also passed a ban on cell phone use during the school day. When I was walking around the schools, I noticed that there was a lot of students whose attention were pulled to cell phones, and so we're excited about this, and we think that this will increase our academic performance. Another one is House Bill 1087, which extends the teacher's salary schedule from 25 to 35 years. We're excited about that because we have some outstanding teachers in the classroom, and if they want to stay longer and invest in the future of Oklahoma, our young students, then we absolutely want to see them do that. So this bill supports that, supports our retention of good teachers. Some other bills that we have worked on is House Bill 1539, which phases out the personal income tax in small increments based on revenue conditions. So we're excited about this. Tax cuts is something that I heard was very important to you. And so House Bill 1539 phases out the personal income tax in small increments. And so the House is still pushing to reduce the income tax and to keep more of your hard-earned dollars in your pocket. House Bill 2728, which is also called the REINS Act, what it does is it increases legislative oversight over state agency rules. So when they're making rules, right now, those are not moving through the legislature. And so there's not that additional level of accountability. And so what the REINS Act does is adds in that increased oversight. And I like to think of it as reining in some of our government agencies, especially some of our largest agencies like Department of Human Services, Department of Education. It's important that we have every level of accountability that we can have when it comes to those agencies. Thank you guys so much for watching. I very much appreciate you guys engaging with me. I love hearing from you. Please, if you have any questions or concerns, always feel free to reach out to me. It is an incredible privilege and an honor to serve you. Until next time.